Aw, yeah, everybody. Can you feel it? Can you feel the gloriousness? This is DoctorJefe playing one of the most favorite games from my childhood, Syndicate. Now, I've probably played through this game 4 or 5 times when I was growing up, but I have not seen this awesome main menu in over 10 years. But after watching the EA remake, I just got such a burst of nostalgia, and nothing beats the original, truly, truly. So I thought I would do a let's play of this game just to show off the awesomeness and bring you guys back, take you back to 1993. So before we begin our mission, we're going to have to configure our company. We're going to have to create a company for global domination. So let's start with our color and logo. Since we're going for global domination, might as well choose this world and a company name. So let's think of a company that we want to take over the world. And the one company that comes to my mind that is currently taking over the world has to be, can you guys guess it? Oh yeah, McDonald's. Here we go. My idea is that in the near future, the UN is going to ban fast food, and all the fast food companies are going to have to start doing black market dealings. They're going to have to hire cyborgs, create cyborgs in their labs, outfit them with weaponry in order to bring the citizens their much-needed Big Macs, their Whoppers, their $6 burgers, even their tacos, man. They need to get those tacos on. Those Doritos Locos tacos. Those would definitely be outlawed. Alright, but let's begin our mission. We start off as a young regional manager trying to start up our franchise in Western Europe. So here we only get one mission to start off with, and we are eventually going to control the entire world. So let's get into our briefing. So let me just read you this giant wall of text. Just kidding. When have you guys ever known me to do anything as foolish as that? But we got our mission name up here, Mercenary Camp, and our type of mission is going to be an assassination. So apparently a colonel is stealing some resources. We're going to roll in there and take him out, eliminate the colonel. And what you can do right here, you can enhance your map. Just click this. You can scroll around with your mouse. And what you're going to see right here, the flashing dots, that's going to be your drop zone where your agents are going to be placed. This black is going to be an impassable water oil substance. The blue is buildings and the gray is a road. Yes, they do have vehicles in this game. You can get some more info. I'll tell you that there's 5 guards guarding this guy. It's telling you that he's in the most northern of the buildings. So if you look on your map, you can see, oh, these are 2 northern buildings. He's probably around there. And they give you some tactics. I don't need tactics. I have agents who are going to kick some ass. So before we go into our mission, we can look at our agents. I'm only going to bring one agent, Special Agent Bush, with me on this mission. So I can right-click to deselect these other agents. You can bring a maximum of 4 people with you. And before we go on our mission, we're going to start some research. We're going to research some new weapons. You can also research mods, but we'll get into that a little bit later. So what I'm going to start researching is an assault. And I can increase the amount of funding so that it will be researched faster. And since I have a ton of money, let's put 2,400. That'll get this research definitely by the time this mission is over. And here we have a bunch of weapons that I could buy. What I'm going to buy right now is a scanner. This is going to increase the size of our minimap so that we can see more. But all I need is a pistol for this first mission. So let's jump right into it. Alright, so here we see our agent. We hear our beeping letting us know that our target is near. We can see the lines of our radar coming out. We can see our agent here. We know he's our agent because he's got a white hat, and if you remember, that is our company color. So I can scan around. Here's that black, watery, oily substance that if you enter, you will die. And look, these gray dots mean that they are guards. They're going to be hostile towards us. So let's pull out our gun and shoot them. So if it's white, that means they are out of range. But once it turns red, that means they are in range. So we just killed 2 guards. Nothing to be too proud about. These guards are pretty weak. And I'm just going to walk along here. If we look on our minimap, we can see that the radar is pinging this person. That means he is our target. And if we ever forget our goal, we can look right here. It says assassinate. And the red is going to say what our agent is doing. So we are going up here to assassinate this man. Hello, good sir. Would you kindly exit the building? Yeah, this man does look like a colonel.
Mission completed.
Oh yeah, first mission complete. Yes, this is a very tutorial-like mission. Now you may want to just be ready to get out of here, press space, end that mission. Well, what you want to do is come over here, say hello to this guard, do a drive-by on his ass, because this man has a weapon that you want. He has an Uzi. So now that we got the Uzi, we could leave the mission. But I just want to show off one more thing that maybe old-time Syndicate fans would kind of be wondering about. So this game, if you read the tactics, it says that there are 5 guards. So we killed 3. There's a 4th one in here. And then what we see in here is this white dot. That means that this person is a civilian. But if they can get them to exit, they look like the guards. They run away like a civilian, though. And if I could actually shoot this man, he's equipped like a guard. So apparently, even in the first mission, they already had it glitched, where one of the guards was just programmed as a civilian. But enough of that. Let's get out of here. So after every successful mission, you're going to see that victory screen. Welcome to the dawn of a new empire. That's right, that's us, bringing McDonald's to the people. So we have a new weaponry being submitted to the research department. That Uzi that we had, that's a new weapon. So we have given it to our research people so that they can research that weapon more effectively. Now we go back to our map screen. We have a tax feature here where we can increase the taxation to increase how much money we get. I didn't even know about this the first couple times I played through with it. Basically, your population is going to either be very happy. If they get unhappy, they try and revolt and you have to redo the mission. I don't mess around with the tax thing. We're going to be too badass to even worry about needing money anyway. So here's our mission number 2, the milk run. We're on a personnel acquisition. So this is the first of this type of mission. We're going to have to persuade some scientists. Let's go do it. Don't need any more info or map screen. Now, if we are on a acquisition, we're going to need to buy a persuadertron. This is what we're going to use to persuade people to join our cause. Let's see how our research team is doing over here. They're almost done with that assault. Come on, guys. What do I pay you for? Maybe if I put this funding all the way up, they're going to finish this real quickly. Come on. I believe in you, scientists. Yeah, there we go. And as you see, we got a new weapon, the Flamer. We're not going to get that just yet. We're going to start researching our Uzi. Put some money into that so it gets done very quickly. As you can see, we start off with it 30% researched already. And I'm only going to need 1 agent for this mission as well. So let's jump right into it.
Selected.
Alright, here's our agent in a new environment. As you can see, this is daytime. I believe the last mission was nighttime. And we're going to go towards our target and acquire these new personnel. And if you were wondering what those bars that were clicking at the end of the last mission, well, these are drugs that I'm going to inject into our agent. The red bar represents adrenaline-releasing drugs, so this allows our agent to move much faster. If I click it down, he's going to go back to a walking crawl, just as quick as your average civilian. Now that little dark red area, this shows basically your drug is being depleted. If this thing goes all the way up, then your drug has been completely depleted and your agent will also return back to normal walking levels. The next sort of drug is going to be a perception enhancing drug. So this is going to allow my agent to hit the target with 1 shot. So let's move him up here. 1 shot, 1 kill. Now this guy's being a jerk. There we go. That'll take care of him. kind of weapons does this man have? An Uzi. No wonder he was doing so well. So let's go in, persuade our target. And once we have successfully persuaded him, you will hear that sound. And as you can see, we now have a glowing white dot following us. And an awesome thing about that is that your civilians will pick up weapons. So if I pull out my pistol, look, he's gonna whip out his own gun. That's right, you have the civilian mercenaries working for you. But we don't need to worry about killing any other people in this mission. All we need to do is persuade our second scientist, and we can get out of here. And as you can tell, our key personnel is in flashing white, and regular civilians that we have persuaded are just going to be normal yellow dots. So now we have persuaded our 2 civilians, our 2 key personnel. It's time to evacuate. That's our new goal. We can't just end the mission. We actually have to extract these civilians to the LZ. We got to get our headquarters, McDonald's chopper down here to get them out of here. Can't just pick them up any random spot in the city. So let's bring them down here. You can see a red circle, meaning that this is our evacuation point. So let's move down here. Oh, we're running out of adrenaline. Let's give him one last injection. Should be just enough to get him down there. I'm going to turn off this Persuadertron. Don't need any more random persuadings of people. Let's go, boys. And then we need to get everybody in the circle. Victory. Here's our victory cinematic again. Welcome to the dawning of a new empire. Yep. And here is our stats screen again. It just basically tells you how much time agents used, your accuracy, a bunch of different statistics that really don't affect your game at all. It's just for your personal enjoyment. So I believe that we're going to do one more mission. We're going to finish our global takeover of Europe. McDonald's will be brought to all European countries. And our last mission for today will be Central Europe, and we are going to do an urban assault. This is a combat sweep. So a small town is holding out against all of our advertising campaigns. Come on. We bring you guys the McRib, and what are you going to do? You're just going to go buy the Whopper? You punk asses. So we have to enter the town and eliminate all enemy syndicate activity. Oh yeah, another new mission type. Here we go. Leave the town open for our marketing boys. That's right. So for this mission, I'm going to actually hire another guy. We're going to bring Special Agent Hicks. I say hire, but actually these guys don't cost anything. I'm going to sell off these pistols because we are going to roll in with some Uzis. Yeah, we are badass. And let's sell this, and I can buy him some Uzis as well. And let's see what we're going to research next. I want to get all these weapons researched. I want to go into some automatic. Automatic weapons are, I personally believe, the best weapons in the game. And let's get some mods. I haven't shown off this yet. So, as you guys saw in the intro cinematic, they were applying modifications to that man who they ran over. And these modifications are going to greatly increase your agent's skill in the field. So say we get some metal legs, that means they're going to move more quickly. We get them some metal arms, they're going to be able to carry more items, so more weapons and heavier weapons. A chest is going to shield them so that they take less damage. A heart is going to allow you to pump more drugs into the body for a longer period of time. Eyes are going to increase your perception skills. And the brain, I haven't talked about the brain yet, but this is going to increase your response time. We'll see what the brain does. Some brain enhancing drugs in this mission. So let's get to it.
Selected.
So we have our 2 agents, and these are barrier walls. We saw them in the beginning cinematic. If I try and run through this, let's see what our agents do. Bam! They're just going to hit it. These walls can only be opened by a vehicle. So let's take our car and drive right on in. Here we go. And I'll show off some more vehicle mechanics later on in the game. So here we see a red dot. Ooh, special. So these red dots represent enemy agents. So let's move into this town. We're going to up our perception, and we're going to give these guys some brain drugs. Oh, yeah. Let's see what brain drugs do. Oh, we have an enemy agent coming towards us. Give our guys some guns. They're going to automatically fire at the enemy. And they're even going to shoot the policeman. Yes, that's who these blue dots are. They are the police trying to come over here, stop us from shooting people up in the middle of the streets. But our agents know that the police are a threat, so they're going to shoot them down. And of course, if our agents are taking too long, we can move them in and take some manual control of them. There we go. That took out that enemy agent. And this is a police car just driving down the street. So let's see what happens if we walk around with our guns next to the police. Yes, these blue dots. They're going to tell us to put down our weapons. Nope, sorry buddy, we ain't doing that. So actually, let's take all these drugs down. Uh-oh, looks like there's lots of police trying to surround us. Please, stop police. You're not going to stop us. We are genetically... I guess not genetically modified. Maybe they have been genetically modified. I don't know what that Leonardo device does. We've killed a couple agents. There's a couple remaining. You can see them on our map. Oh yeah, and can you hear that? That's the enemy agent music. Lets you know that there's enemy agents in the area. So let's turn up our eyes, our adrenaline, our brain. Actually, let's turn down our brain. I want to get in here and kill these guys manually. And as you see, when you shoot the enemy, they get some knockback and go flying. That means that basically you can just keep running up to them and start shooting them. And unfortunately, these enemy agents were equipped only with shotguns, which do high damage at close range, but our Uzis greatly outrange them. So now we have another evacuate objective, and our radar is pinging, letting us know that, hey, we need to get to the objective. On these combat sweep missions, you're not going to hear any pinging. You just have to get in there, find the enemy agents, and get out. So let's take this police car that we managed to take from the police. We murdered that poor police captain in the name of fast food franchise. So let's get the heck out of here.
Mission completed.
Mission? I think he's saying mission completed. It does sound quite weird. Skip that cutscene. Here we go. Enemy agents killed 4. New agents gained. I'll be showing that off a little bit later. Actually, much later. But we have a good foothold in Europe now, and we are bringing the fast food franchise to the people. So join me next time when we go to this next flashing country, which is Eastern Europe. Till then, me and my agents, we're going to be consolidating our gains. But you, take care of yourself.